Woo, 5 4 3 2 1. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Back at it again with another one. You already know what it is. It's your boy. It's your guy. It's your man, Stub J, your host. Hey, I'm out here. What's good? Man, just had to report and return what is going on right now. We have an elite-a-thon, y'all. Shout out to Wifey with that. I ain't gonna lie. She came up with that. I gotta give her all the credit because I announced one lead, and then another one came in, and another one came in, and then they were just coming in back to back. And then, of course, it was a bunch of no's and not interested and nevers and wrong numbers, and then some more leads and all that. So, as I promised, I would do a lead or a check-in on the campaign from the last video, episode 200. Go check that out. I haven't did a tally. I wanted to do this live with you guys, but I gotta also be cognizant of showing private information. So we got a lot of action, man, to say the least. I can't wait to see the responses. I don't know that yet. I'll wait until the end of the day. But a ton of them, to say the least. Maybe I can get a quick glance because I think it does every 20. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see because anyway. 20 conversations. Oh, maybe I can see the everything here. Let me see. Load more. Okay. So today is the 30th. And we started. So I know I got 40 responses already for sure. And I don't even know how many messages have gone out, but 2,100 are going out today. Sorry, I got a little less than somewhere around like maybe 50 something, 55 responses if I had to, give or take, if I had to guess. But then I know some of them are hidden as well. I can't see some of them. So for some people who like hit unsubscribe or they click a certain reply feature, it may not show up in my inbox. And then also all the conversations, they don't show up. I don't know what it is about that. I have to get another way to look at that. But some 50 to 60 people replied, give or take. Man, I'm calling in the middle of my workday, bro. So basically, man, yeah, if it's about an hour away from the end of the shift here, so if I had to guess, I'm at about maybe 1,700 text messages that went out. That can't be, man. I don't know. That can't be because that's not even a 5% response rate. But anyway, I want to get into how many leads we got. So that's what y'all here for. I just marked the lead and see now we got people who respond like $3 million, $1 million and all of that stuff, right? Whole time the crib was not even worth the 100K. Those are not leads. Okay. We got a lot of those responding. Those are basically people that's just telling me they're not interested as well, right? So I don't even count those. I'm only talking about people who give, somewhat of a realistic number. A lot of people numbers are going to be high. So it is what it is, but it's still sometimes interesting to engage in that conversation because you never know. Sometimes they just like want to test us, and you find out like, oh, okay, they want to try to see if you're really serious, if you're gonna follow up. They're getting blasted all the time or whatever, so they want to just you got to just differentiate and stand out, and like you're gonna get a lot of those, so you might as well try to make the most out of them. So I'm asking these folks, hey, what did you get 200K from? Or how did you come up with that number? I want to make sure I'm not missing something. Or I'll say, oh, okay, great. Does that seem like a fair number that you would pay for it as well? Or I'll say, I got like 3 different responses for that. And I auto snip it and just load it up and let it fly. We got people who are asking for offers. Hey, sure, I might consider it. What's your offer? Depends on the price. What's your offer? I got a few chat GPT'd up responses for that. Is some questions that asks like two. It's a reply that asks for 2 things and 2 pillars in one question. So I might hit them with a wanted to first make sure there's interest Wanted to first make sure there was interest. I can't say in selling because they might flag it. No. Wait. I think one was totally fair. Mind if I ask a couple of questions? Mind if I ask a couple of things first? Just want to understand your goals and the property shape, so I don't waste your time. So that's like motivation and condition at the same time. Then I got one that's like timeline and motivation. Then there's one that's like price and timeline. It's like a few of them that's just blended together and it's fire. But anyway, look at this one. I'm planning to sell next month. These are coming in live, folks. I'm planning on listing it next month. Okay, well, great. How much would you take it right now, as is? That's my follow-up question. Where's the snippet at? Great. Matter of fact, it's the same thing. What were you hoping to net out of it? I say get out of it or net out of it. And I didn't really have to type that, but I just did. Tax. And guess what? Who's in the league, guys? It might be a two-way tie now because Michigan was slacking. You know, I got Michigan, Ohio, Arkansas, and Texas. Arkansas is by far smashing the game right now. Everybody's replying back one to sell from Arkansas, like I thought they would. And then Michigan, and then Ohio and Texas is dead last. It's just not much traction, at least in those current markets right now. So they probably get blasted on a daily. You can tell who gets messages and who don't. You know what I'm saying, or who don't get as many of them, right? Just by the way the list is doing. So this is Michigan. I got to be careful though. Okay, yeah, because I got a Michigan number on that Ohio campaign too. I got 2 Ohio numbers and a Michigan number on the Ohio campaign. So this is Michigan. Let me start at. And I'm even asking ChatGPT because I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Excuse my French, but I'm like, I gotta do this. I don't care. I don't have the answers to all of the processes on what it's gonna look like. Right. All I do know is I'm a, three responses minimum. I need a 3 response rate ratio out of you before I hop on the phone, and then I need to. It has to be a deal if I hop on the phone right now. Like we got to be like talking like, okay, if I'm in this range, are we good to like continue this conversation? Is what I'm saying? I'm looking for that, but until then, I'm filtering out which leads are worth the time. I got to qualify them. Check out this ChatGPT hookup here. So I was just literally like, yo, this is so overwhelming. I was just like, yo, currently I have a ton of leads coming in from property owners. I need to qualify them by getting the most of what I can in regards to condition, timeline, motivation, price, call the 4 pillars, as well as wanting to let them know that I have a bunch of cash buyers that will pay a certain price in the area and make an offer on them. How do I spend my time most effectively on doing this so that I'm not scattered with my offer making process? And of course, boom, it hit me with the structural lead funnel into stages. I kind of already know that, but I don't really do that because for me, it takes more time. I'm gonna automate that, but it takes more time to put all that stuff in all those buckets. It just does an REI apply because it doesn't move quick enough for me. 2, automate initial qualification with via AI or templates. So I'm going to be getting into that right now. Today was just blasting, or today was getting the campaign off and running off the ground. I just had to get it going and get the train moving, and then I'll take the next step to look into AI and all that other stuff. But this is saying, condition, is it updated? Needs work, vacant, timeline now, 36 months, motivation. Why now? Price. What will make it worth it to you or to them? Let automation do 80% of this. Only jump in once you have 2 to 3 of the 4 pillars. That's what I'm talking about. I just said that, right? That's what I want. Number 3, block daily time windows for offers only. I like this. So you want to jam pack your sessions. Shout out to Dan Martell. He talks about this on his YouTube channel. He says he called it batch work. You want to do batch work. So you want to have the same energy for the same type of work in a batch amount of time. So from 11 to, what did I say, 10 to 11:30, we want to do a review all qualified leads. You want to do all of that stuff. But I kind of got, for me, I'm like, this is a double-edged sword because I want to attack everybody real time. You know, because this is what I'll be training AI to do. When stuff come in, there's a 60 to 120-second window upon replying back. That's how I want, because speed to lead, top of mind, right? You know what I'm saying? You have to get right on it, right? Oh, I got my first somebody cussed me out, right? Just see, it cussed me out and it went away. It said, no, fuck off. And then it went away. So some of these people are replying that I don't even see. Somebody else calling that I gotta get back up with. But some of these people are replying that I don't see. So I'm gonna have to figure out what that's all about too. But anyway, back to this. So, it's a thin line between having blocked out time to make offers and then responding real time, because I want to do both. We'll figure that out. All right, moving on. You know, estimate mail, maximum offer, prepare and send offer range or ballpark. Use a simple calculator or sheet systematizing that based on your local buyer's margins. I like that. Use a simple text. Number 4, use a simple offer template or text script. Once qualified, use a repeatable format. So once I qualify them, right, I ain't got to this quite yet with all of these leads coming in. And they're kind of getting close. Somebody's going to get close. Actually, I did get to get to it with an Aplex way out in the middle of nowhere in Arkansas, of course. I told her we need to be close to like a 14, 15 cap before I can like even continue this conversation. And then she was like, so does it mean, are you still interested? I was like, well, yeah, I just want to make sure that if you were good with that, then I'll hit up my buyers and we'll see. But there's literally no buyers around there, bro. I'll talk about zero. It's sad. Like, I got to go 10 miles outside of the 10 miles. Outside of the 10 miles. All right, number 5, only follow up with realistic sellers. Hey, it said that I said I got a lot of buyers. Use this as leverage to filter for motivation. Hey, listen, I got a lot of buyers I'm working with. We're only working with guys that are serious, that got price points that I can, that they that have price points that we can work off of and work with. If I have to guess a number, bring you a number, do all this and that, look, man, no disrespect, we might not be a good fit, or you just gonna have to wait at the back of the line. I have to address everybody that's ready to go. Like, if you sitting here playing around talking about give me a number, we're not about to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of ball game. Like, that's the type of energy I'm on. So I'm kind of like letting them know that. It says, I've got a few buyers looking in your area now. Before I pass this along, would that range be worth exploring or better to circle back later? So I remixed that. I said, before I pass this along, what would be a decent price range worth, what did I say? What would be a decent price range that's worth exploring, or better to circle back later, or something like that? Whatever. Bonus weekly review monthly. Bonus weekly review workflow. Monday 8 a.m. review new leads that came in over the weekend. Midweek batch offers, follow ups. Friday p.m. clean up your CRM, remove dead leads. Blah 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 blah. So then I got the whole summary. What to do on step 1: automate initial qualification, condition timeline. 2, use CRM status to track level of progress. 3, block daily time for offers. 4, use soft range offer script. 5, focus on those who are ready, near ready. 6, do a weekly cleanup to stay sharp. Now, it doesn't say for those who are ready the steps on what to do with those guys, because I need to still get these offers over to them and assume the position that we're about to sign some contracts, and assume the role of transaction coordination. Hey, we got to get somebody to set up a time to come out there and do this and that. But anyway, then I got a wholesale lead tracker template, which is really a simple little spreadsheet of something it was really simple that I could have put together in 2 minutes. All right, back to the leads. How much will you offer? Look at this, man. It's just, and then sometimes when they say how much will you offer, I poke them right back in the eye and just say, well, what were you hoping to get out of it? And you'll be surprised. Some people will come back 80K, 100K, 115. They'll come back with a price of their own just because I just asked them. I'm about to poke them right back in the eye. Watch this. What were you hoping to get out of it? I go to my snippet. I type in price. Do I not have that updated? What were it's not updated. That's weird. I gotta redo that. Sorry. Real time. What were you hoping to net out of it? You know what? Get out of it. Because that net is dangerous. Sometimes they don't own it free and clear. What were you hoping to get out of it? So this is a Texas lead. Okay, finally we got Texas in the building. Y'all dragging ass today though. All right, we got a lead there. And we got a. So I'm trying to get this count, y'all. I'm sorry. Bear with me, man. I just they're coming in like hotcakes, man, just like I predicted. So yeah. But I just can't wait to have AI on top of all of this because whew, man, I'm just excited for this because one man trying to handle all of this, bro. Disaster waiting to happen. You be just throwing money down the tubes. I can see it. Stuff be falling down the cracks left and right. This is just day one, and the day ain't even over with yet. We still got we got about a little less than an hour to go, but it's been exciting to say the least, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Never, 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 never. Great. What were you hoping to get out of it? Now, a lot of these people may not reply, and that's the thing too. I'm planning on listening next month. Okay, we talked about that already. Did I get the tag right? Hopefully, it tagged them. Buyer lead, Michigan. No, that's not the right tag, bro. What the heck? Get that out of there. Man, see, and that's another thing. My human error, man, is going to be my demise on some of this stuff. Cause I'm like, dude, I didn't type that, bro. And then it's taking all day to load because I'm recording with you guys probably, so it's running a little bit slower. All right. How much would you be offering? Michigan, okay? How much would you be offering? Well, what were you hoping to get out of it? Poking everybody back in the eyes, bro. What were you hoping to get out of it? Put it right back in their tennis court, on their court. We're playing tennis. More leads. I'm trying to tally these up, man. Like this is so crazy. And here's another thing. Like I can package this up for y'all, man. And I can like once I get good at this, I'm going to package this up and do like a little mini series for inspiring wholesalers. I'm a figure out how to package it up, and I want to be one of the best pricing, uh, competitive packages out there to offer this because these leads are going to be coming in cheap, and or I could teach you how to do it. I could teach you how to do it for a small fee too. This stuff took time though. I'll tell you, over the weekend, it took time. It took a whole like over 8 hour day. Like it took me so long just to scrub the data. It was ridiculous. I didn't realize how much work is into that stuff, man. That's why that's what kind of like why I was dragging ass, to be honest, because it took forever. Okay, so great. What were you hoping to get out of it? That was at 236. System's running slow. Sorry, y'all. Make sure my tags are in order. So somebody asked for $3 million. Not for sale. Who is this? So the who is this is an auto template that I got. I talk about, hey, I'm just so and so with a small investment team. My job is to help deploy capital into the area. Simply seeing if you had any plans to sell. That's kind of what it says. So I type in deploy. When you say little stuff like that, it kind of gets them to sit up in their seat a little bit. Sorry, I'm with a small investment team. What was my name in that text, Alan? And then I got different AI chat names who are my family members or just like, some random names that I've worked with in the past. And I kind of, put that in there. Lazy bastard. This guy got mad because he was like, and I usually don't do this, guys, but I was just in my bag. I couldn't help it. He was like, when I asked him if he wanted to consider selling, you don't even live around. Why don't you get a real job? I was like, I've been laid off 3 times in the last 10 years. True story. Um, Actually, I gotta reshape that. There's plenty of jobs out there, he said. I said, no, I'm good. Creating generational wealth for my family and others. Have a great day, sir. He said, lazy bastard. So let me make sure I mark him to not reply to me no more. Because every time they reply, they take some of your money. So that's how we're gonna do that. All right. Sure thing. What would you hope to get out of it? I'm sorry, guys. I just got to make sure nothing's falling through the cracks in terms of my leave count, my leave flow. Damn, it's 21 minutes. I've been yapping. Another Arkansas. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Hopefully, here's another 350,000 one. Did I get this? Okay. This is Michigan. I didn't get it. See? I didn't capture it as a lead, man. I don't even know what to say to this. I got to qualify it. Okay, lead. So that's the order, man. Lead, incoming new lead, qualified. If it doesn't qualify, get it out of there. Because if it doesn't qualify, it doesn't deserve an offer. What do y'all think? If it doesn't, whether it qualifies or not, does it deserve an offer? Because I got a guy that says they get an offer regardless. If they respond favorably in any sort of way, even if they was like $12 million and it's worth 100 grand, he still gives them an offer. What would y'all do to that? Would y'all spend that time on those people who will never do business with you and give them an offer anyway? Would y'all do that? You know what I'm saying? Or would you just only qualify them if y'all guys, if we are in the right ballpark, if we're at least reasonable, you know, then and only then do you give them an offer. Because I'm kind of stuck in between. I'm more so on the spectrum of I'm only giving offers to the qualified. I've always been that way for the most part. But I want to make it so that it's binary. It's like if it's this, then it's that. No guesswork. Everything is synonymous. Everything is continuous. So for this guy, 350. Sometimes what I usually do, I'll just highlight the address, right, real quick. And it's in Michigan. So since I only got the street address, okay, that's Muskegon. I'll go ahead. He said he wants 350. Now I can also go in their profile and see if it makes sense. I'll see if what the total assessed value is on their profile. And if they got 7 acres. Okay. That's cute. His estimate is 278 though. So I still be like, hey, so I'll come here and be like, how'd you come up with 350? Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. And they might say, well, it's the value in the acreage. It's 7 acres. Did you see that it's a 7-acre lot? Like, you know what I'm saying? So they might, I'm pretty sure that's what they'll talk about, their land. And it's got a creek and it's all this and that. And it's, whatever. So I'll let them have that. I'll just tell them great. I go into, I can kind of see the pictures on the online. I can say, hey, is this indicative of what it kind of looks like today? And just so I can understand your goals, what's got you looking to sell. So, and try to get 2 or 3 pillars. If they match up to a good qualification, give them a call and tell them, hey, this is what I do, man. I'm not gonna buy it, but I know a few people that might buy it. Matter of fact, as I type in your address, I know real time in a 3 mile radius for single family and land, there are. Can I share this screen? I guess I'll share it over here. Hold on, y'all. It's about to be a mess trying to get this together. Oh boy. Dang it. I'm doing too much now. It's stuck. I hope y'all can still hear me because it's stuck. I'm trying to move the investor base over here to see what real time, what it looks like. But basically, man, you just go down the whole list, man. You qualify them. I think if you can respond to these folks within that given 30 minutes to an hour, um, it's respectable. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a perfectionist. I want to respond in 2 minutes. I want to respond with something in 2 minutes, and then get back with them after. Then I'll let the clock start. Follow up back up within the 30 minutes to an hour. I don't want them to reply and they be left on red for a while, and then I reply way at 6 o'clock later on the day or something after they replied to me at 2 p.m. I hate that because that's how you lose them. That's how you lose them. You have with SMS is different. It's a different beast because people are on their phones. Their phones. People are on their phones a lot throughout the day. But the thing is, the attention span on a cell phone device is insane, especially across different personality types. You know what I'm saying? So let's just call it what it is. All right. Yeah, man. This thing is messing up, bro. Shit. Let me see if I can ah, shit, man. In case I'm still recording, I'm gonna just still talk because it's stuck right now. I can't move anything. I doubt it's still recording, but like I said, look at this, man. I'm crashing the system. Like that's how crazy it is right now for me. Like I'm crashing the system. I gotta shut down everything here. Let me just start shutting stuff down. Hopefully that helps. Uh, jeez, man. Let me just shut some stuff down, bro. Edit workflow. Mm, Okay, I think we're back. I think we're back. Let me refresh edit workflow. I think I've done that already. I can exclude that. Maybe do that. Uh, I'm about to exit all of this stuff, man. This is crazy. I don't know the rights to the music in the background, but it's jamming. All right, I'm exiting all this stuff. We're back. Can y'all see me? Yes, I can see me. Wait, I gotta come over here. Y'all see my templates. Okay, y'all can see me here. My goodness, man. What the hell? All right, let me exit out all this stuff, man. I kind of needed that one, that last one I exit out of. It's like people don't understand. Like, I got so many leads, man. So my point was, what I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted, Jesus Christ, was what was I trying to say? I want to see who are buying single families and land for this property that you gave me, right, Mr. Seller? I can tell you, I'm not buying your property, but in the last 2 years, within the last 3 miles, I can tell you who will and may buy your property. Let me see. Oh, there's about 83 other people that might want your property. So I'm going to go ahead and just tell people what I'm doing. Like, this is what I'm doing. Like, I'm not about to buy it, but I'm gonna pair you with somebody that will, and I'm gonna make a fee off of it, and they're gonna pay me, not you. But we gotta agree to a number that works for all of us. That's it. That's it. So, and that's what I was trying to do. Like, y'all can't see the screen. Can I drag this yet, or is it still gonna act crazy? Okay, here it is. Jesus Christ, man. That's all I was trying to bring up. But anyway, outside of that, let's talk about where we at, man. So let's talk about where we at for our leads. Um, Tire landlord. Who is this? Michigan. I gotta make sure that's in the count. But not a buyer lead. Oh, I keep doing that. Okay, we'll need a number to work. Okay, I already said that. Yes, all the time. Where are you from? Bruce Bowman. Hi, have you ever thought about selling blank Hancock Street? What would that look like for you? Ain't that a fire intro question? Like, shout out to chat, man. Like, Jesus Christ, that's a fire question. He said, yes, all the time. Where are you from? Woo! Well, my manager, Winston, who runs the show, is from Detroit, Michigan, by way of Austin, Texas. Great. What were you hoping to get out of it? And my manager, Winston, who runs the show, is from Detroit. That's from Detroit. Go green, guy. There it is. So I think about selling it all the time. Like, whoa. If you're not screaming motivation, I don't know what you're screaming. Listen, y'all. I'm telling you, man. God was like, here, handle it, son. Do what you do. Do what you do. Do what I taught you. Spit some of that creativity that I put in you. Spit it out. That what I put in you, go ahead and get it out to the world and help out the masses. And that's what I'm trying to do, man. No, I'm not interested in selling. I don't own no more property there. Okay. But I don't own no more property there. I've sold all of mine. Oh, okay. And then when they do that, I'll say, congrats. Do you have property elsewhere you had plans on selling? I can see if there are any buyers. Okay, that's me. Yes, we own these 3 lots together. Okay, $1 million. I'm driving. Yes, 100 times. Wish I owned. Like, how did I miss all this stuff? Oh, wish I owned it. I got a call from Elisa. I must have missed. No, not at this time. All right. All right, guys. So we just about to reveal it, man. I know y'all been waiting 37 minutes for the answer on. Oh my goodness. I hope I've been recording this whole time. Let me see. Okay, look like I've captured everything for the most part. All right. So we are about to get a lead count for today. And I'm going to do filters by last activity. I want maybe 20 results per pages. 20 results per page, excuse me. All right. So we got today is June 30th. It was created June 29th. Got it. Okay. Oh man. Guys. Whew. Oh my God. This is just not no way, man. This is unheard of, bro. Y'all ready to hear this, man? Guess how many leads we got today, y'all? Hold on, I ain't done counting though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, my bad. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. In counting. So we got not 1, not 2, not 7, not 9, not 12, not 15, not 18, not 19, but the GOAT of all time, MJ, tied with LeBron, slash MJ, slash Kobe, slash MJ, slash Kobe, slash LeBron. 23 on the way to 24 leads today. Are you kidding me? And this is not including the ones that I probably got some stuff that slipped through the cracks that I ain't counted yet. I was trying to be generous earlier when I said, look, hold on, I'm not talking to y'all. My bad. Y'all gotta look at me here. There we go. Yo. Mano y mono. Y'all hear this? I'm over here counting 23 leads today, bro. 23 leads. The day is not over yet. I haven't reached 2,100 text messages yet today. Now, what I want to do is see who got the most. Where they all come from? Who's in the lead with what? So I'm about to count. I'm about to tally up real quick, real time. This is fun. We got MI. We got OH. We got AR. We got TX. Okay. Those are my markets right now. We're gonna tally them up. Out of these 23, where everybody coming from? So off the bat, we got 2 in Arkansas, 1, 2, 1 in Texas. Boom. Okay, let's go to the first page. All right, going all the way to Sherry King. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Michigan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we got 1, 2 Texas. 1, 2. And then we got 1, 2 Arkansas. 1, 2. All right, so that's all the way to Sherry King. Coming back down. All right, we're about to recount some more. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Michigan doing the fool today. I didn't realize that. I thought Arkansas was in the lead. Okay. We got, look at Ohio is trash. We ain't even counting Ohio yet. We just now counting Ohio. 1. No way. We got 1 from Ohio. I need a recount, man. Ohio cannot be that bad, bro. It cannot be that bad. And then Arkansas, okay. 1, 2. Something's wrong, man. We got way more than this. We got way more Arkansas than this, man. I'm sure. Hold on. 1, 2. 2 Arkansas. 1, 2. And then we got in Texas. Texas actually was replying more than I thought. 1, 2. So let's rank. Then we got a live caller. In Florida. Man, this ain't. What's the speaking? Hey, I'm sorry. Who am I speaking with?
How you doing?
Good, good. Who am I speaking with?
Byron.
Byron?
Are you still calling girls? No?
Oh, I think you might have dialed the wrong number here. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yep. All right. So, um, we got 23 leads. So 11, 12, 13 plus 10. That's 23. Guess who's in the lead, y'all? I thought Arkansas was in the lead. Michigan got 11, man. 11 on the board for Michigan today. Ohio, 1. Arkansas, 6. Texas, 5. And it is 3:14. We got another 20 minutes, 21 minutes before the campaign ends for today. And we have 23 leads. Now, we know the magic number, right? What did I say? 1 out of every 15. But it's kind of 1 out of every 15 qualify. I ain't going to lie. But I'm going to just say 1 out of every 15 leads that I make offers on is the goal. 1 out of every 15 and 1 out of every 20. So that means there's a contract to be had from today. There's a contract from today. And I'm keeping it 100% funky with every single one of these folks. And I'm letting them know before we even get to that conversation about a contract. Hey, I'm not your buyer, but I'm working with the potential buyer that will be your buyer. Okay. Whoever that is, that's for the software to tell me who we got, who we working with. I can my goal is to have my AI thing do its stuff in the background. I can pull out and extract the best data points to see who can I pair you up with without you paying any commissions, without you paying any closing costs, without you paying any extra title fees and everything like that, without you going through all the waiting of listing it on the market and doing all these things. Speed and convenience is the name of the game. If I can get all this done for you at your number on your timeline within 2 to 4 weeks, typically, right? Will that be worth it to you? Would you give me a shot? Would you give me 7 to 10 business days to get this cracking? Right. That's what it's all about. And then if it's a yes, great. Let's lock it up. Let me go ahead and shop it. Before I shop it, I'll need my TC AI agent to hit you up and set up an appointment to come out and grab picks. So at most, we'll probably do like 2 showings, one for picks and one for final walkthrough, right? Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, hey, I need two. I'm going to say at most, I need about 2 showings, give or take. One for picks, and then two is the final walkthrough. And then we'll go to close, right? Sometimes I might need the one. Sometimes we buy it just based off picks and video. But we'll just say maybe two for the most part. Expect and please be flexible. I might need more than two, but it's very rare. I try to limit it to at least two because it's going to be one for picks again, and then one for final walkthrough. Okay, and then we're gonna go to close, man. We're gonna go to a friendly title company that's privy to everything we summed up here, and yeah, that's the deal, man. 23 leads today, bro. Oh my, I was saying like 7 to 9 leads today. I said, man, would be cool. We get about 9 leads, and get like 9 leads a day. 23? Nah, I'm not gonna say we're gonna get 23 every day. But just imagine for a second. Just round one is a 7 day span, right? And then I gotta load up the round two batch, right? On my way to 30,000. So it's split 30,000 are kind of split into 3 rounds. And they're basically 10, 10, and 10, if you might as well kind of say. Um all together, right? So check this out, man. 23 leads and counting per day times 7 is 161 leads. Divided by 20, if one out of every 20 offers get accepted, because we got to offer on all of these, man. That's the thing. We do got to offer on all of these. All of these may not get an offer. Or, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm giving everybody an offer. As quick as you can send me a $3 million offer, I'll just, as quick as I can say, sorry, I have to pass. I'll give you closer to tax value. And that's it. Maybe closer to tax value. That's my offer. And I'm gonna consider that an offer. It is what it is. It might increase my offer count, but at least I'll know what to expect because I'll be able to bank all these non-realistic people in. But at the same time, I'm sorry, repeat that. Back that up. Those people won't even make it into my lead bucket. The people that are in my lead bucket are obviously the people who might say what's your offer, or they may give a price and maybe they didn't reply yet, maybe they just in the follow-up, I don't know. But I think it's a timing thing with everybody because you can't just blurt out an offer with everybody off the first interaction and they don't know you from a can of paint. It's just the likelihood of getting a deal done is super low, right? So there's a method to the madness of getting one out of every 15, getting one out of every 20. Those one out of every 15, one out of every 20 accepted are based on an interaction, some type of formed relationship, some type of establishment of positioning within each other, within an interaction within each other. So I can't one and done shoot, hit, blast offers and count that. It has to be meaningful. It has to be substance behind it. So with that being said, man, I'm excited. I'm just pure overjoy. Like this is just overcome with joy. Rather, I can't even get my words out. Um. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, man. And then I'm about to watch this. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. So one out of every. Okay, I said 161 divided by 20 equals 8. So if so if I have an interaction with all 161 people, and meaning I got at least 3 of the 4 pillars. If I got 2 or 3 of the 4 pillars out of you, you're qualified to get an offer. That's decision number 1. Decision number 2. You get that offer, right? Based on you knowing that I'm shopping it. Okay. 3, I can expect, it says here, if I do that to everybody, that's 8 contracts. Let's just say, and I want to have 100%, you know, contract rate, right? So, but it may not always work out like that, right? Let's just say 70% of that. So 8 times 0.7 is 5. So 5.6. We just call it 5. So 5 deals, even at a minimum of 5 grand, that's 25 grand. That's 25 grand that can be realized over the next 7 days. Well, 25 grand that could be realized, that could be contracted and then assigned by within, yeah, within 7 or 14 days, and then closed within 30. So 25 grand can land in the account, give or take, by like mid-August or sooner. That's what that says, man. And that's the minimum. We're not going to talk about 11.5, 11,500 could, kind of being the low minimum, or 17.5, which is the average, the straight for real minimum. Um, so yeah, it's up, man. It's up. Because I always do my numbers based off of, I'm telling you, like I try my best to be as, I try to shave off, man, so my expectations can fall on the moon, bro. Can fall on the stars. Can fall still in the sky somewhere. So I'm not as disappointed. You know, I'm not using a real like 20. I'm not going to use 23 leads a day as a real number unless I can consistently get 20 days straight with 23 leads a day or more. Then I'll use it. But with this small sample size, I'm not doing that. That's dumb. But anyway, man, I'm excited. I just wanted to hop on here and give y'all an update. Hope you're excited. But let's see what comes out of this. Let's see how this plays out. Again, this is just, I'm like not doing any of this perfectly at all. None of this. This stuff is kind of like organized chaos right now. It's organized behind the scenes on how it got set up, but the how it's spitting out, the how the roots are kind of like forming into a tree and how it's like branching out. You know what I'm saying? The roots is kind of strong. The foundation on me playing chess with the filters on how to actually make the leads jump out. Like that's real. But now taking that through the funnel, through the process of it all, that needs to be restructured and reshaped and have a foundation around it. So my goal is to, get all these pieces together and do this fast. I want to do this and have this streamlined, have AI involved, then launch a brand with all of this. Is going to be, brand is coming soon. I already got the logo, I already got the name, the website, all of that's going to come soon, probably to follow. I'm leaning towards 2 or 3 names. And and then I'm gonna just package this thing up and like literally have it all just running. And then my only sole job is gonna be is to manage the systems and to manage everything that needs a human eye and a human hand and a human touch. Um, Other than that, man, I'm trying to automate. And what the beautiful part is, though, like the AI agents don't have feelings. They the feelings they have is just the filter I give it, the prompt I give it. I'm telling you, like, yo, behave like this. I need you to identify based on the responses through text. I know it's hard to read emotions and stuff through text. I need you to know if this person is a D, if they're a I, a S, or a C. You know, in the disc assessment, what kind of character, what kind of respond to them based on them, mirror them based on that. And I want you to just be like firm, friendly, but firm and professional, you know, matter of fact, you know, hey, let them know you're not greedy or needy. You're working with a handful of folks. You're here to bring value and serve. You like all of that, knowing the right things to say, like taking it back. We're gonna be doing a lot of taking it back. You know what I'm saying? Like the pull away, because is I'm gonna get you in by like, you know, with the initial hook of, hey, you want to sell? Okay, we get into all of that, and then the more we talk, you're gonna be seeing me kind of still pull back. Like first I'm coming in, and then I'm leaning out. Then I'm leaning back in a little bit to kind of get you to come meet me, and then you're gonna keep meeting me and chasing me, and then we gonna boom. You know, so that's kind of how that's gonna go. And I'm just talking through this. Like this is my vision to just kind of just work this like this. Uh, but 23 leads today. It's massive. Guess what? I'm about to count more. Check this out. It's 3:28 p.m. live. 3:25 p.m. Kim said, "Own 3 on that street. 1.5 million or don't waste my time." Okay, respectfully. Let's see here. I think these are multifams in Bethel Heights. Yep, they multifamily. And honestly, guys, you kind of got to respect some of that. Even though she came real, okay, see, they built in '05. Estimate is 450. So I'm not going to shoot that away. What she say? 1 point what? 1.5. That might be worth having a conversation. She owned 3 on the block. It looks like they're duplexes. Big old let me bring this over here. Big old you know, look at that. Big old duplexes. They're probably like 3 twos on each side. You know what I'm saying? Nice neighborhood. Everything nice over there. If you own 3 of these, 1.5 is probably retail. That's fine. You know, that's fine. But my thing is it's a starting point, man. It's not perfect. We know that. But we got something to work with. So I'm geeked up with that. And then what I'm gonna do, just off the muscle, right, is just go a good 5 miles out and see what these multifamily buyers is hitting for out there. It's not many. It's not many multifamily buyers in Arkansas through some of my searches. So see, there's 9 here, right? But you know, 375 and 380 already are consistent. 345 consistent. 350, right? Now the 198 and the 280s and 290s and 240s and 105s, that's a little bit on the lower spectrum. But if we come in and say, all right, if this is anything like what we're looking at, Look at this. Built in '07. They paid $375 for it. Right. This can be a potential buyer. And what I'll do is tell them, hey, thanks for, I'll tell them based on what I'm seeing, there's cats paying anywhere between, uh, you know, three, I can tell them right here. I'll just put 10 on top and 10 below the lowest and highest. 10. So they're paying between 335 and 365 in Springdale, Arkansas, right? So that's my starting point. Now, granted, this is '07. Her joint is '05, but let me see, 2,800 square feet, multifamily. Yeah, so she wants too much. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm gonna still smack her with some reality and be like, "Yo, I'm that's worth an offer. That's worth an offer, and that's worth a tag. Let me go ahead and tag that lead." Bro, you know what, man? I don't know if all of these leagues been tagging, yo. That's the crazy part. I don't think they've been tagging. So I might have way more than I have, man. This is insane. Cause I know I've tagged Arkansas so many times today, like more than 5 or 6. This is Arkansas lead. And then I'm gonna put multifamily, MFR. Let's put MFR in there. I own 3 on that street, 1.5, or don't waste my time. I love it. And guess what? They ain't even gotta tell me which ones they own, cause I can look it up. I got the tools to do all that. We good. It's a duplex, no plans to sell. Well, you ain't gotta tell me all that. Just tell me no plans to sell. No interest, no thank you, no, never in, never. There's that call I got. It's a rental. Make me an offer. Okay, I think I talked about that one. It's a rental. Make me an offer. What were you hoping to get out of it? Okay. All right. Cool. So, all right, guys. That's it. I didn't expect this to go an hour. It's just the excitement there. But I'm gonna holler back, man. 24, like I told you, Kobe. 24 leads today, man. I'm gonna get 30 tomorrow, and then I might get 17 the day after that, and then I might get 10, and then I'm gonna get 28 again, and I don't know. But I'm here for it, man. I'm here for all of the smoke. I'm here for everything. I'm waiting on July 1st, which is tomorrow. July 1 is tomorrow. Where I will try out this AI. Um, REI Reply is running an AI employee special, so I get to try it out for 30 days for free. So that's awesome. And I got one that is $300 a month. Theirs is $149 a month, but I think it's just one employee, which is I don't know how that'll work. I mean, usually you can stretch the mess out of AI, so maybe one employee is all you really need anyway. But whatever. So I'm gonna stretch the mess out of that. See what I can get out of that. Maybe I can turn on this AI assistant responsive thing where it responds to everybody, have a conversation without me even being there. I'm gonna get into all of that, and then I'm gonna just review maybe once an hour what those conversations look like, so I can have damage control. Make sure I ain't got no AI gangsters talking sideways in the chat. Because that'd be crazy. I get shut down. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to have none of that. But yeah, man, it's almost 4 o'clock. I still need to. Oh, and then I need to call back my existing calendar leads, man. But this is how you get. This is genuinely, I believe, how you get to 15 to 30 to 50, 60 bands a month. Solo dolo, solo entrepreneur, solopreneur, solopreneur.ai, AIpreneur. Woo! Be an AIpreneur running it. All right. But I'm out for real, dog. Deuces.